I think most photographers hate Instagram Reels because they have this idea in their head of having to dance with their camera, having to act like an idiot, but that's not the case at all. Today, I'm gonna break down 3 easy Instagram Reels that every photographer can make. 1. People leaving Instagram means there is less competition amongst photographers, which is always a good thing. If you want to adapt a little bit to change the way your photography is shared with the world, you are going to get ahead of all these people who don't want to accept it. 2. Instagram Reels provide a unique opportunity for you to share the story behind your photography. This is something I've been talking about for years now. Social media is no longer a place where you can just share your best photos. What does work is sharing the story, the context, and the things behind the photos that make the beautiful artwork that you're making a thing. It makes it feel human. And that leads me to the first way you can showcase your photography with Instagram Reels, which is sharing your photography with a sound attached to it. It's as simple as that. All you gotta do is go through your Instagram Reels, and when you find a sound that you like, what I recommend is looking for the one with an arrow in the bottom left corner. This means a sound is trending, which means a lot of people are using it, which means it has more likelihood of spreading and having more reach, but you don't have to do that. If you find a sound that you like, by all means, go for it. But one that's extremely popular right now is this voice that just says, Instagram says we have to post more Reels, so here's a photo as a Reel.
Instagram is telling everybody to make Reels, but I'm a rebel, so here's a photo as a Reel.
All you're gonna do is find a Reel with this sound, or you can just go search it based on what you're seeing on the screen right now. You are gonna save that piece of audio. Then when you go to Reels, you're gonna add your photo in there. You're gonna click the audio, add the audio in, and bang, now you have your photo being shared with this sound that is trending, and you're showcasing your photography through an Instagram Reel.
Instagram is telling everybody to make Reels, but I'm a rebel, so here's a photo as a Reel.
Another one that's really popular is this voice that says, I'm a photographer and I made this photo. It's like 3 seconds long.
I am a photographer and I took this photo.
All you do is, once again, find that audio either by looking for Instagram Reels with it or finding the one on the screen and just saving it. Then you go into your Reels, you add the photo that you want, you add in the sound that you want, and I recommend adding text onto these Instagram Reels as well. All you gotta do is type in, I'm a photographer, and then time it to the beginning of the clip, and then you time the second half of the clip with text that says, and I made this photo. Bang, 3 seconds to showcase your photography in a new way that fits the changes to the platform.
I am a photographer and I took this photo.
Now, the second way that you can showcase your photography with Instagram Reels in another simple way is using the templates that are provided by Instagram. Now, one great thing about Reels is the fact that there are templates already built into the app. You can go to pages like the one that is on the screen right now, and you can go through those Reels, and when you see one that you like, you just click Use Template, you add your photos in, you add whatever text you want to add in, and bang, now you have a story and a set of images. This is essentially like you sharing a carousel of photos like you would on Instagram, but now you're doing it through video form. One thing that I like to do is do a clip where the beginning is more of a video clip, giving a little bit of context to what I'm creating. Maybe I add some text. I did this recently with a Reel that I did for some summer photos that I really liked. I took a clip of me holding my camera up with a pretty sunset. I added some text saying photos that felt like summer, and then it flipped through the photo set that I created. This is just a new way to tell a story behind the images that I would share anyways. So before I get into the third type of Instagram Reel that any photographer can make, I want to thank the sponsor on today's video, Cuts. Right now, your boy is wearing Cuts in every Instagram video that I make. I'm wearing Cuts in every YouTube video that I make. I'm wearing Cuts, and the reason why is because when I put on an article of Cuts clothing, I feel my best. And when I feel my best, I perform my best, and presentation is everything when it comes to social media. You want to look good. And one great thing about Cuts is they are constantly innovating and adding to their lineup to make sure there are options for everyone. Cuts was known for their t-shirts. I've talked about them quite a bit. The elongated t-shirt is my favorite cut, but a lot of people didn't like the athletic cut that came with these shirts. Now Cuts provides a variety of different fits for anyone out there in any style. Cuts is also always updating their lineup. I wear the t-shirts a lot, I wear the hoodies a lot, but they're always adding things like shorts. They recently introduced a women's line, and they recently introduced some outerwear stuff that they've never done before as part of their 6th anniversary collection. I highly recommend that you go to the link in the description down below and check out everything Cuts has to offer. Start feeling your best, start looking your best, and like I said, when it comes to your social media content, start presenting yourself as your best. Take all the questions out of your wardrobe and know you're going to look good every single day by wearing Cuts. You can head to the link in the description down below, and they're going to hook everyone on the channel up with 15% off. Go to the link down below and get 15% off from Cuts. Thank you for sponsoring today's video. Now, the third type of Instagram Reel that any photographer can make is the storytelling Reel. Now, for me, it was really difficult when Instagram Reels came out to shrink my thinking down to this more macro level. I was trying to make more vlog style things. I was putting a lot of time into editing these Reels, and And what I realized is, oh, I can just showcase my photography and just give a little bit of story to the things that I'm making. One of the ones that I did recently was a video where I showcased a print that I made. So what I did is I found a trending sound that I liked. And for this particular reel, I cut it in the computer because I wanted to make sure that the timing on the music was absolutely perfect. So what I did is I screen recorded my iPhone, took the audio, sent it over to Premiere Pro. And in Premiere Pro, I lined up 2 video clips from the day I made the photo and made sure they changed when the beat changed in the song. And then for the final clip of this 7-second Instagram reel, I showcased the photo print that I wanted to share. And the idea behind this reel, once I exported it, was to show how it started versus how it's going, being the final product, the print. We're basically showcasing the behind the scenes of how this piece of art was made. So what I did is added a caption at the beginning of the reel that said how it started. I selected the speech to voice tool that Instagram has, so a voice would say how it started, then the music would play, go through these 2 clips, and then when the print showed up at the end, it said how it's going. Essentially, this is just a little Instagram reel to showcase the behind the scenes of how this print was made. Just think to yourself, what are some things that you can do to tell the story and the behind the scenes or give some context to the photo that you want to share? And it's only 7 seconds long. So it could literally be 2 other photos. It could be photo of your camera, photo of the location, the final photo.
How it started. And how it's going.
Another example of this, if you want to queue up photos to sound, is you could do a simple before and after.
Before, after.
There's quite a few different before and after audios. You'll see 2 on the screen as I go through this. But all you do is you take the before of your edit and you take the after of your edit, and whenever the cue in the music hits for the before and after one, it's literally someone saying before, after. You just queue up those 2, you add some text that say before and after, and now you're just showcasing a little bit more of the story behind your photography.
Before, after.
Another really easy example of doing this storytelling type thing is you take a video of the location that you're making a photo of, bring it up to your camera's viewfinder, and then the photo appears on the screen. I did this when I was in New York with a famous location at the Manhattan Bridge. I made a video showcasing the scene and then brought the camera up to the viewfinder, and bang, the photo shows up. And all I did was cue this up to music. You can pick any song you want. I recommend something with a beat drop, something that's trending, and now there's a behind the scenes and a story behind the image that I otherwise would have just posted as a static photo.
Ever since I left the city,
So that's everything I want to talk about today. This video is intended to illuminate ideas and get your brain thinking about how you can utilize Instagram Reels and how you can take the static photos that you were posting before and just add a little bit of sauce and a little bit of flavor to them to showcase them in a new way. You do not have to leave Instagram to still have your photos be seen, but you do have to just shift your mindset a little bit on how you package those photos. I don't think this is the end of the world. I don't think you have to leave the platform. And I think Instagram is still a very valuable tool for any creative brand out there. It's just about adapting, and great artists adapt. So if you enjoyed the video today, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you are not yet. See you next time.